Our panel, as Michael said, will really continue the conversation on rights and justice issues. And it's important, pardon me, for us to continue these conversations. This morning, the first panel will really look at the legal issues in the LGBT community. Really, what's next, right? What's the next frontier, if you will, now that marriage equality is passed? And we have a number of panelists who have different perspectives, I'm happy to say, on these issues. And so I'm going to jump right in. We are going to be ending in approximately an hour, so I want to leave lots of time for our panelists to have an opportunity to not only talk to each other, but to talk to all of you. And in your packet, you should have a card, and this is where you can write questions down. We will leave a few moments at the end for some Q&A, and if you have a question, please, just someone will pass it up to me, and we will try to get to those questions as well. So let me start by introducing the panel, and I'm starting with, right here on the end, Naomi Goldberg. Naomi is the Director of Policy and Research for the Movement Advancement Project. And this is an LGBT think tank providing rigorous research, insight, and analysis to help speed equality for LGBT people. And in just a moment, Naomi is going to really give us some grounding of where things stand in the LGBTQ community. And next to Naomi is Jim Bennett. Jim is the Midwest Regional Director of Lambda Legal, and really took a leadership role, certainly here in Illinois and in other states as well. I think you have 10 states that you're responsible for, isn't it?
Indeed.
And Jim really was the part of the moving force for marriage equality, pardon me, here in Illinois. And he also did a lot of work in Indiana. And Indiana, of course, is very much in the news now with the recent announcement about the next vice president, or, oh goodness.
He's not.
Sorry, strike that. I did not mean that.
We're happy to have him out of
We're
Indiana.
not saying that. It's just something I've been very worried about.
Oh my God.
Yes, so you're awake, were you listening? Okay. Of course, this is a very nonpartisan event. In any case, Jim has been doing a lot of work in Indiana around marriage equality and religious freedoms. And I also want to introduce Tyrone. Tyrone Hanley serves as a policy counsel at the National Center for Lesbian Rights with our good friend Kate Kendall. And in this role, he supports the federal policy initiatives with a focus on criminal justice reform, economic justice, and HIV and AIDS. So welcome. And we want to welcome Dale Carpenter. We'll actually welcome him back to Chicago. This is where he went to law school. Professor Carpenter is at the SMU, professor of law right now, and he's teaching constitutional law as well as LGBT rights. And he, as I said, attended law school here, and so we're happy to have him. Welcome back to Chicago. Let's give our panelists a round of applause.